Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Director's Corner. Damn, it's been a while. uh, at least it feels that way. Even though we haven't actually uploaded all that much since then, we basically only we've just released Gotham Pizza. That's kind of all that happened since then. And there's a reason for that. And that reason is also why this episode is so low budget. It's because I have just been awfully busy these last few weeks and months, frankly, but it's especially the last few weeks. As I alluded to, we released Gotham Pizza 2, Gotham Pizza Second Serving, in February. The release went very well, and yeah, we're all super happy with how it came out. It's always good because sometimes you embark on these projects and you don't really know how it's going to end up. And the fact that everyone was very happy with it is just wonderful, frankly. Especially after all these years, after 3 years since the last one, coming back doing this one, and COVID really hit this one hard. COVID's had an impact on all of our productions, but I think Gotham Pizza 2 was the hardest struck by it. Just like the timing of it, because we were shooting it right as COVID hit, like right before, like right after. It was a crazy time, and so that led to a lot of changes that had to be done, and a lot of stuff like that, and we had to shoot it over like a few years because COVID hit right in the same year that we were graduating, and therefore a lot of people no longer lived here, and so we had to get them back, and that was dependent on their schedules. That was a big issue for us. I was trying to get everyone. But we did it. We got there, and the film is done, and I'm very happy with it. And everyone else is too, so that's great for all of us. It's doing quite well, frankly. It's doing better than I thought it would in terms of views. I mean, it's Gotham Pizza. It's a super niche thing, and you really just have to get behind it. Like, you have to accept Gotham Pizza for what it is, not what you want it to be. If you're going in expecting or hoping for a sort of traditional Batman take, you're not gonna get that, because it's not what it is. It's not what it's trying to be. It's a lot closer to the Adam West Batman than it is to just about anything else. And it's a bit of a modern take on that, obviously. But anyway, that is what I have to say. The release was great. I'm really happy with the response that we've gotten on like Instagram and stuff. We've gotten DMs and a lot of great stuff, so that was a lot of fun. Gotham Pizza's got a very small fan base, but very dedicated fan base. So here's to you guys. And continuing on with Gotham Pizza, we have a commentary track that we recorded. We have almost everyone in the cast. Not everyone was able to join us, but almost everyone who was a part of Gotham Pizza was there. We did a commentary where we went over the only two movies, the Gotham Pizza Reheated Edition, and the second film, Second Serving. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's coming real soon. We recorded that a few weeks back, and I just didn't have the time to edit. The reason that we've been not posting since the release of Gotham Pizza is that there's a lot of things happening. So as usual, we're still filming Spider-Man Life, so obviously that takes up a lot of time. Additionally, within the last 2 months, it's been final season, at least for my uni. So as you might expect, that takes time away from other projects. And finally, I personally have been working with Fashion Baby. I shot like a few months back a series of videos for them, and over the last few weeks it was time to edit and then release those videos. So that's been fun, but that took a lot of time, and that was like day in, day out. So that was like a lot of work. But hey, we got there in the end. But anyway, so all of these things were happening, and I'm not done because while all of this was happening. We were also, at least I was, working with my classmates at uni on our end of year short film. That took up a lot. I'm the director of photography on that, so I've been heavily involved with the prep for the film, and I will be heavily involved with the production. So yeah, so that's been all of that happening. End of year short film at uni, finals, continuing to shoot Spider-Man Life. I've been very busy, but most of those things are over now. I will just be working on Spider-Man Life, and I'll be doing videos for the channel, obviously. So anyway, that's why we've been so absent, is because we've been so busy. But that's pretty much over now. So expect more content a bit more regularly in the coming months. And finally, on the subject of this week, Spider-Man Life. That is obviously the main thing that I imagine most people are wondering about. Last time I sort of alluded to the release date being uncertain at this time, and I can confirm it is still very much uncertain. And I think we're all kind of ready to say that it's not going to be coming out this August. It's not going to hit its release date. And there are a few reasons for this, but mainly what it comes down to is what it's kind of always been, and that is that production has not moved fast enough for us to feel comfortable saying that we'll finish production by August. Note, I only said production. We're not even confident in saying that production will be done by August, let alone post-production, which involves a considerable amount of VFX, and that obviously takes its time as well. So if we're not confident in production being done by the release date of, granted, only the first episode, so you could argue, yeah, you have more time for the future episodes, which is true, but my sort of MO is in my head is I'm really just I don't want to release even the first episode if we're not done with all of them. It would defeat the purpose if we were starting to release them when we weren't done with them. To me, it's they need to be done for me to start releasing them. That's, maybe a few finishing touches on the last episode or two or something like that, but that's it really. They need to be 95% done by the time we release, or else I don't feel confident in releasing the first episode. That's how I feel about it, and given how things are going now, I sincerely doubt that we'll be ready for August. And so I think it's just in the best interest of the project that we don't go forward with that release date. That's not to say that we're gonna sort of sit back and relax, no, we're gonna keep working, we're gonna try and work even harder. Taking the series off of its release date is not a way for us to work less on it. It's a way for us to just be, transparent and honest with you and ourselves in knowing that, yeah, it's not gonna happen for August. So that leaves the obvious question: what is the release date gonna be then, right? If it's not August, then when? And it sucks. I hate not fulfilling my promises. I just absolutely hate doing that. It really breaks me in the inside. But sometimes it just has to be done. And right now, the way I'm thinking is that we're probably not going to set a release date until, at the very least, production is done, right? When we're done shooting the series, at that point we can make an evaluation of how long we think post-production is going to take, and then we can decide what a release date might, a target, a goal to hit, right? But until then, and hell, we might even get to the point where we finish shooting and it's even now we don't feel comfortable saying, so we'll continue with post-production until we feel ready. But I'm just saying, at the very least, like at the earliest, a new release date will have to wait until we are done filming these 5 episodes. When we're done doing that, then and only then will I consider putting out a new release date. So, you know, I hate to disappoint, I really do, but I think this is in the best interest of the project and delivering the best end product possible. And I just don't want to set any more unrealistic expectations, or I don't want to have any more disappointments. So there's going to be this big disappointment right now that we're not going to release it by August, and that you're not going to know a release date for a while. But what that means is next time we do release, or next time we do announce a release date, it'll be like for sure, right? Like that'll be the release date, and there will be no doubt about that. To give another silver lining, and to maybe make it up to you, hopefully, or at least to try, we do intend on releasing something on August 10th. At this time, we don't even know what that is. It's going to be a first look of some sort. Maybe a kind of behind the scenes video, maybe some stills. Who knows? At this point, even we don't know. So we'll release something. We don't know what it is, but we will release something, and I hope that that'll at least make up for this disappointment. And again, terribly sorry, I really am. You have no idea, I'm the most heartbroken about this. But you know, we just gotta be honest with ourselves. So yeah, that's what that is. that's how that's going. So yeah, that about does it. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being with us still. Thank you for your patience. I really have to say thank you for your patience with everything. And I can tell you the next quarter is this next trimester for us at Variant Pictures. I think it's going to be a lot more positive than the previous one, although the previous one has brought us Gotham Pizza 2, which I think is terrific. But in terms of output, we'll have more output in the next trimester, and that's very exciting, I think. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I promise that next time it's not going to be as rough of a director's corner as this. We're going to go back to the look of the previous videos. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with us still, and I hope you enjoy all the content that we have coming in the next few months. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. So have a good one, and goodbye.